Have you ever felt completely alone, like you've hit rock bottom? That's exactly where Jacob was. He was running for his life, with his angry brother Esau wanting him dead. With nowhere else to go, Jacob heads towards his uncle Laban's home in a distant land called Haran. One night, exhausted and alone in the wilderness, he lays his head on a stone and falls asleep. And then, he has a dream. A magnificent stairway appears, stretching from the earth all the way up to heaven, with angels going up and down. And right at the top stands the Lord himself. God speaks to Jacob, saying, "I am the God of your grandfather Abraham and your father Isaac. This land where you are lying, I will give to you and your descendants. They will be as numerous as the dust of the earth. Yemwit, you and I will watch over you wherever you go." When Jacob wakes up, he's trembling. He says, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I didn't even know it." He calls that spot Bethel, which means house of God, and makes a vow to serve the Lord from that day forward. Jacob continues his journey and finally arrives in the land of his relatives. He sees a well with shepherds gathered around it and asks if they know a man named Laban. Just then, they point and say, "Look, here comes his daughter Rachel with the sheep." The moment Jacob sees Rachel, something stirs in him. He single-handedly rolls the heavy stone away from the well and waters her flock. Then, overcome with emotion, he kisses Rachel and weeps. He's finally found his family. Laban welcomes Jacob with open arms. After a month of Jacob helping out, Laban asks, "What should I pay you?" Jacob is deeply in love with Rachel. He offers to work for Laban for 7 years in exchange for her hand in marriage. The deal is made. Those 7 years fly by, feeling like just a few days to Jacob because of his great love for Rachel. But then, betrayal strikes. On the wedding night, Laban deceives Jacob, giving him his older daughter, Leah, instead of Rachel. When Jacob discovers the trick the next morning, he is furious. Laban's excuse is that it is not their custom to marry off the younger daughter before the older. He offers a new deal: finish the wedding week with Leah, and then he can also marry Rachel. But for another 7 years of labor, heartbroken but determined. Jacob agrees. So Jacob, the deceiver who tricked his own father and brother, gets a taste of his own medicine. He learns what it feels like to be on the receiving end of a lie. He works another 7 years, but his love for Rachel is always greater. Life becomes a complicated web of family drama. Leah feels unloved but is blessed with sons: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Rachel, the beloved wife, remains barren for a long time, a source of deep pain for her. Years pass. After Rachel finally gives birth to a son named Joseph, Jacob feels it's time to go home. But Laban, seeing how much God has blessed him through Jacob, persuades him to stay, offering to pay him with livestock. But Laban is still a schemer. He changes Jacob's wages 10 times, trying to cheat him at every turn. Yet, despite Laban's schemes, God blesses Jacob immensely. His flocks multiply, and he becomes very wealthy. Laban's sons grow jealous, and the tension becomes unbearable. Jacob knows it's finally time to leave. He gathers his family and all his possessions and flees while Laban is away. But there's more drama. Rachel steals her father's household idols. An enraged Laban pursues them, but God warns him in a dream not to harm Jacob. When they finally meet, they make a pact, a covenant, and part ways for good. Jacob is finally heading home, but one huge challenge remains. He still has to face Esau. This incredible story gives us 3 powerful lessons. First, God meets us in our lowest moments. Jacob was alone, scared, and on the run. That's when God showed up with a ladder and a life-changing promise. You don't have to have it all together, right there in your personal wilderness. Sweet you. Second, you reap what you sow. Jacob's life of deception came back to haunt him when Laban deceived him. God's grace is real, but our actions have consequences. This is a powerful reminder to live with integrity. And third, God's blessing isn't limited by our circumstances. Laban tried to cheat Jacob over and over, but God's plan for Jacob prevailed. When people or situations seem to be against you, trust that God is bigger. He sees your struggle, and He is faithful. Jacob left home with nothing but the clothes on his back and a staff in his hand. He returned with a large family and great wealth. God kept every single promise he made. He always do us. The same God who met Jacob in his brokenness is watching over you today. Thank you for watching with us. If this story encouraged you, please give this video a like and subscribe so you won't miss what's next. And if you know someone who needs to hear that God is with them in their struggles, please share this video with them. We'll see you next time. God bless.